I am in Arizona. Can't really see anything. I'm in the parking lot of my hotel. I landed last night, but I was too tired to record anything because we got in at like midnight and I traveled 2 hours west, which meant it was like 2 a.m. my time. On top of me still being jet lagged from flying from Israel, this was kind of it was a miserable time for me to try and record anything. I didn't want to. I got a haircut. So, yeah, I've been on my traveling game. I didn't watch anything for like 5 days because I was just staying at my grandparents', tired, trying to get everything packed up so I could move out here. Here I am now. I watched 3 movies on the plane ride here. Ironically, I watched more movies on the short flight than I did on the long flight, but I didn't sleep, so I guess that evens out. On this flight, I watched, what did I watch? I watched Meet the Parents. Oh, there's an airplane. There he is. I'm staying right by the airport, so, you know, that's gonna happen. Okay, so I watched Meet the Parents, then I watched Napoleon Dynamite, and then I watched Paddington 2. None of these movies I'd seen before. That's sort of the beauty of watching movies on a plane. You got what you got, and you just watch what's there because you're a captive audience. And no one's gonna tell you you're lazy, because what else are you gonna do aside from watch like 3 movies back to back on an airplane? Anyway, Meet the Parents. There's another airplane. That's to be expected. Meet the Parents was a pretty good movie, like comedy from the early 2000s. I wouldn't say it was the funniest movie I've ever watched. I've heard good things about it, and I did enjoy it, but I wasn't like laughing out loud. But that's probably for the best. I was on a plane. I think that'd be a little disruptive. It was cool. Ben Stiller wasn't as annoying as he is in other movies. Like Dodgeball, like I can't stand Ben Stiller's character. That movie would be like 10 times funnier if Ben Stiller wasn't in it. Meet the Parents was good because he plays the straight man, so comedy hijinks happen around him, but he stays pretty serious. He's not like this ridiculous character. So I enjoyed it. I would say it's worth the watch. Robert De Niro is good, of course. Napoleon Dynamite is a movie I've heard great things about. Everyone's always talking about how great Napoleon Dynamite is. Like, people are surprised I've never seen it. I guess I have now, but yeah. Napoleon Dynamite, I think it just didn't gel with me that well. It's very slow paced, and the characters are very like toned down, I guess. They all talk very slowly and stuff, and everything sort of has this eerie vibe to it. I felt it was very emotional, like with the friendships and stuff, but otherwise, like, it wasn't funny. Like, I didn't find it that humorous. Yeah, I didn't find it that humorous, which everybody's telling me it's supposed to be this comedy. So maybe I just had the wrong expectations going in, because I do think the movie was good and I did enjoy parts of it, but I don't know that I'd watch it again. It's just kind of, I don't know, it didn't gel with me that well. I'm also not a high schooler anymore, so maybe that's part of it. And I also find Napoleon and his brother and some of the other characters a little like uncomfortable, and just like I don't want to watch half the stuff they do because of how weird they are. Yeah, so I'm not like a huge fan of that socially awkward comedy, which is why I don't really like The Office that much. Like the Scott's Tots episode of The Office is probably one of the worst bits of television I've seen. Also, that point in Breaking Bad where Skylar's singing the like Marilyn Monroe birthday song, I hate that. It was whatever. I did enjoy the friendship aspect of it. It was cool. I watched Paddington 2. I will not be filming outside of another airport, I hope, because this is awful. Yeah, Paddington 2 was a good movie. It was basically the Shawshank Redemption for kids, because Paddington goes to jail, and then the jail sucks, so he fixes the jail, and then he breaks out of jail. That's a big plot of it. And then Hugh Grant is also doing some evil treasure hunting shenanigans, going around destroying British landmarks. How dare he? It was nice. Like, I've been to London. We did all the London stuff, so it's kind of cool. Get to see all that stuff again. I was like, I know that place. I know that place. Other than that, though, you know, it's a fun kids movie. I don't know if it's the greatest movie of all time, as Rotten Tomatoes put on there. I still think the original Shawshank was better. But Paddington 2 was fun. It was definitely the best of the three movies that I watched. If I was to rank them in the order that I liked them, I'd probably say Paddington 2, Meet the Parents, then Napoleon. If I had to rank them in quality, I'd probably put Paddington 2, Napoleon, Meet the Parents. Anyway, those are the plain movies I watched. I know I haven't had too much to say about a lot of the movies recently, but none of them have like jumped out and been something that I'm like really excited to talk about. And also, I've just been so tired, and if I'm watching movies, it's been in batches recently, and I don't really want to spend like an hour talking about movies like that in the middle of like a parking lot or an airport lounge. So it is what it is. Hopefully, as I go into film school and I have to talk about hopefully as I go into film school and I'm watching some weirder stuff or some more interesting stuff, there's more stuff to talk about. But it's like, how much can I talk about Paddington 2 realistically? Anyway, that was 3. I'm ahead because I have to watch 6 movies by tomorrow, and I've watched 7. So we're doing great on this challenge. 3 movies a week to be 150 for the entire year. We're set. This is gonna be, if I can keep up this pace, we're doing great. Hopefully I won't be watching 3 movies in one day anymore, unless I'm on an airplane, but you never know. Have a good one. I'm gonna be moving, so we'll see when the next time I actually watch something is. Peace. Peace. This video is probably shot terribly too because I'm walking around and stuff.